Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show number 295. And it is your wonderful Friday night. And we're here to talk about the season finale of The Mandalorian Season 3. But of course, it is your Nerds Economy here to host the show alongside one of our co hosts, Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's
Friday.
Friday.
Damn straight, right? Damn straight.
Friday payday is the best day.
Yep. I got my celebratory just got paid Waterburger. And then after I'm done here, I'm gonna go do my celebratory burn all that shit.
Celebratory workout.
Workout, yeah. It's time to make some gains out of whatever I just ate.
Where's the
Yep.
beef?
Where's the
These
beef?
biceps.
Where's the beef? Oh man, but Brad, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Exciting day. Exciting day.
Nice. What you do today, man?
I went and got a wheel alignment on my truck finally. So probably should have done that before I took it up on a 3-hour trip.
I mean, all of the shit you've been doing to your truck, and you still didn't do the fucking wheel alignment until now?
Well, it's been like 3 weeks, so yeah. I got it done. Drives much better. I feel a lot better about myself.
Jesus, man. Yeah.
One of those things you
Yeah.
kind of procrastinate on, like, it doesn't pull too much. It's fine. Yeah, just a little wobbly.
Yeah. Well, I went to work today, and then I what's it called? I had to go to celebratory white burger workout. Yeah,
White burger.
white burger workout. Yeah, white burger
White
workout. Yeah.
white burger.
Um. So I went to work, and then I went to the post office because I have to go and. I thought the UPS would just end up taking it to the fucking post office, but no. Apparently, what's it called? No, that's not how
They
it
were
works.
actually shipping the shit.
No, they actually what's it called? UPS has it like way the fuck out where I'm not. You know,
Oh, so you had
way
to
the fuck out there.
yeah. So that's why you
Yeah.
had to take an Uber.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the what's it called? The post office is still really far from where I live. Pretty far from where I live. Well, not pretty far, but it's like I can't go through the bus because the bus route is so weird to get there.
I mean, it's better than your hometown where Elon's blowing up space shuttles and calling it a victory.
Yeah, but like, what's it called? I know in my hometown, I will get my packages delivered to my freaking house.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
yeah, and and like I said, I refuse to comment on anything about Elon Musk. So that's just going to
For
be
reasons I know and Roll
yeah,
knows and we all know, I can comment on it because I
yeah.
don't know. I don't give a
Right,
fuck.
you can comment all you want. I will
Yeah,
not comment on anything.
hey,
Yeah. Yep.
understood. But
Yep.
shout out to Stacy. Thank you, Stacy, for
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah. Shout out to Stacy. But yeah, I shipped out the belt to Andrew, so that got done at least. But my wonderful order from KinoLorber.com that what's it called has a movie that I need to review for the channel for my channel
Is
on
lost.
Friday.
Is it lost?
No, it wasn't delivered because they couldn't get through the door because they don't have the gate code.
Yeah.
So, they don't even leave us notice. So how am I supposed to be able to do a redelivery form if I don't even have a freaking notice to go off of? So what happens is that what's it called?
Shout out to Ferris. That's funny.
Shout out to Ferris. Yeah. Shout out to the packages. Roll on that NDA line. Yeah, kind of.
Hmm.
Um, and then what's it called? So I'm like, okay, cool. So they're like, dude, you have to call UPS because we don't get that stuff here because this is the United States Postal Service. I was like, okay, all right, cool. I understand. I call and like they wanted me to go pick it up and like way the fuck out there. Like it was already like 20 some minutes from where I was at the post office.
Hmm.
So give or take, it would probably be like 30 some minutes to get there from my apartment.
Ooh.
Yeah. So then, I'm like, okay, I had to call back again, called again, and like, okay, we got it situated. I gave him the gate code and everything. Like, oh, we're gonna redeliver it today at 3:51. Guess what? I don't have in my possession, Brad.
They didn't really redeliver it. You know, this actually happened one time. I believe it was UPS, and this was back in the This Is Local Love days. So I was waiting for a shipment of custom shirts, and so I drive all the way up to Gage's place, which is like an hour and 2 hours away from me of
Yeah.
where I live, and I get there, and it's supposed to be delivered by like you know, 6. I think I get there about 4 or 5. That truck never fucking shows up, and it goes, "Try to deliver, didn't make it." It's like, you
You
bitch
never
right
made it.
up front. You fucking liars.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, well, now I have to call back tomorrow, see what's up, and are they actually gonna redeliver it, or like are they redelivering it on Monday? I'm just, bro, like I just want them to deliver my shit. That's all I want. All I freaking want out of this. Just deliver my stuff, and I don't have to be in this pissy ass mood, bro. Yeah. But I went to go see the new film from Mr. Ari Aster, Bo is Afraid today, so
How was
I
that?
just came back from that.
I've heard mixed
Um
reviews on that.
um sorry, what's it called? I found Rachel sent me something about the film. But I thought the film is okay. I think that I'll have more to say when I do my review of it, but I think the film's all right. I
Okay.
didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I like it.
Seems to be a lot of that going around this month.
This is that happened with the pizza we just ordered. We ordered 4 pies and they only delivered 2. Then said, "Oh, we have here if you want to come pick them up if you can." I was like, "What? Yeah, what is the point of
So
paying the goddamn
I
delivery
just got to
fee?"
say this. We ordered 4 pizzas. No, we just want 2, you fucking assholes.
It's like, cool. No,
Deliver
you
all
give
4, you fucking dicks.
yeah. So get back in that nice little car that I just paid. Get back in that
Yeah,
car that I just
and
paid delivery fees for,
bring
and
it
give
back.
me my 2. Yeah, go back, get the freaking pizza, and come bring them
Yeah.
back.
What bunch? What, like, not to
Yeah,
be
let's Rocket
like
League.
I get it. Like I get the delivery drivers don't get paid worth shit, but at the
No,
same time, you ordered 4 pizzas. You expect 4 pizzas.
yeah, I know y'all. I know it's hard for y'all. And my what's it called? It's my anger is not directed at the people who are driving these cars because honestly, guess what? They just get their stuff and they're like, hey, this is what you need to go and order. My anger is directed at the unorganized companies that do this shit to people, bro.
You only get half your order. Thanks for all the money though. Bye.
Yeah,
You can come get the pizza if you want. I don't know. It's gonna be
yeah,
cold by the time you get here.
yeah. So what's it called?
What the
Because
fuck?
they're the ones who are overworking these people, where it's like making them have to forget these things, and it's like, yeah, man, it's
Overworking,
asshole.
not letting them unionize.
Yeah,
Shit like that.
yeah. Well, but
Blowing
yeah,
up
I did
rockets
that.
in midair, calling it all good. Yeah, it was totally meant to do that.
Uh, yeah, man. But I watched the film. I came back, and we're here now, man. Yeah, I watched Mandalorian today too, but we'll talk more about that
I'm
later.
glad I didn't spoil it for you then,
No, you didn't
because I
spoil it
watched
for
that
me.
on the day it came out.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah,
No, I was just like, yeah, please don't say shit, bro. Like, yeah,
I
I
mean,
know
I had to.
you were starting to get there with
I
last
mean,
week's episode.
I had to.
Yeah,
Yeah, last
I
week's was a little more difficult.
yeah, and I was just like, dude, like, I know you want to talk, bro, but like, chill, bro. I'm not watched it yet.
Well, watch the fucking episode roll.
Oh my
Like I
god.
literally just want to go. Bad baby, no squeezy.
Yeah. Black baby, no squeezy. Oh my god.
Watch,
But
you're gonna have a Build-A-Bear Grogu that, or a Babu Frit that just fucking says that. Watch, it's gonna be a thing.
I hope so, bro. I hope so. Um, but yeah, I mean
Oh
that's
wait,
what
wait,
that's
Stacy. I'm gonna bring Stacy's up because Raul can't, but I'll read it. Sir, your package was going to be part of Melx rocket delivery, and well, it was $1 million success. Great season finale when they brought back the set from the Enterprise D.
oh my god.
Stacy, your gym as always. Thank you.
But if you guys were wondering, Joaquin Phoenix said about Bo is Afraid, he said, I just wanted to make a public service announcement and say, do not take mushrooms and go see this fucking movie.
So is that on Godard level of the fucked up?
No, I think that this would definitely not be the movie to see on substances.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like I wouldn't advise anybody to go see Men in Substance on Subsistence either.
Or salad.
Remember that?
Whoa.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just been a day. It's been a day today. You know what, Brad? I just want my movies, Brad. That's all I want. Well, my two
You just
movies that I
want
paid for.
what you paid for,
Yeah,
which is understandable.
yeah. Because the more I push back the review I want to do on this movie, the more the more people aren't going to be interested in this review anymore.
But
So it's like, you know,
I think it's happening everywhere because my dad just ordered roofing material, and like they supplied most of the metal, but not all the metal for the roof, and then they did supplied no screws for the roof. So it's like, how the fuck are we supposed to put the roof on? Explain me that.
yep, yep.
Run that back.
Run that one back for me, please. But yeah, man.
Also, I don't know why I have to help with the roof, but
Because you're his
he
son.
yeah, but he could
That's
hire
why.
help.
Yeah, you're his son, Brad.
I'm
And
old. I'm old and broken roll, and making me
he's
get on
more
the
old than
roof is no.
broken.
Yeah, but making me get on the roof is not a good idea, and him being on the roof is not a good idea either. So I don't know why this is a thing.
Yeah. Um, will have to say I've gotten real tired of having to rewatch the trailer for Transformers: Rise of the Beast over and over again.
Why have you been watching that over and over
Because every time I go to the movies, it plays.
again? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm really tired of seeing that trailer again.
I really
Also the
haven't.
trailer like Stray. Have you seen that trailer, Brett?
The video game?
No, Stray. About a stray dog.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, and I've
Oh,
gotten tired of seeing it too.
I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't really been to the movie theater in a while. So, oh,
yeah.
actually, no, I went to see Cocaine Bear, so I did go to that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cocaine Bear, man. Oh my
Cocaine
god.
Bear was a gem.
Yeah,
A
but
stupid, stupid gem.
in case y'all are wondering, I just saw something that totally broke my heart here. Venom releases on Disney Plus on May 12th. Oh my god.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm not going to watch it, especially not for that lobster scene. And they
But
got the
Brad, it's so
lobster.
funny, Brad. It's so funny.
I'm in the lobster pit. Yeah.
Yep.
Look, Tom Hardy's all wet.
Yep. It's like, oh, but it's so funny, man. You don't get it because you don't have a sense of humor.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my god. Yeah, if that's funny, I never want to be funny.
Like a turd in the wind.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know. I just
God.
moved rocks all day. That's what I did.
That's all you did, bro. That's all
I'm
you
almost
did.
done with that goddamn thing. I got 1/4 of the way to go on this last fucking box.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I don't know, man. There's just so much. There's nothing. There's not much going on today for me. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Honestly, man, like I was looking at the news, bro. Like, there's not a lot of stuff here that we could talk about. Except for that James Gunn is apparently going to start shooting Superman Legacy in January, so that's cool. Brad, how do
Tell
you feel about that? How do you actually? I forgot to ask you. How do you feel about James Gunn directing that movie?
I mean, I haven't disliked anything James Gunn has done thus far. The problem being is I don't know if James Gunn goes into Superman with a more serious. I think you have to go into Superman with a more serious tone. That's just how I feel
Yeah.
about Superman. He's more serious, superhero. He's
So
not like a
what
piece.
you're saying is that he can't do what usually James Gunn would do with
He
a
can't
with
do
a
what he
movie.
does with Guardians of the Galaxy or Peacemaker or any numerous other things James Gunn does. He can't have the humor in there, like to the extent he does. If he wants to throw in like a
Yeah.
little laughter here and there, sure. He can't go to the extent he does with Guardians or uh, I don't see Superman as that character. Like you can throw that in with a Batman. Not Matt Reeves Batman, but you could do like a Ben Affleck
Yeah.
Batman. They did that. They even did it with Christian Bale's Batman a little bit. But you can't fucking do it with Superman.
But not to
I
the
think
point
that's
of the
why.
Justice League Batman where he was like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I think I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. I really like that
Yeah.
Superman movie. But it was a very serious movie.
Yeah. And there's humor here and there though. What's it called? Let's not there is humor here and there, and there's like stuff that's actually kind of
but
intentionally
it's
funny.
not to the extent of a Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh no, 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 no.
of a Peacemaker. I mean, which keep those the same as they are, because I love them the way they are, especially Peacemaker. Um, and I hope we're getting another season of Peacemaker, and hell, a movie. Give me a Peacemaker movie at this point,
Well,
or Lobo. You
can
could
I?
do it with a Lobo. That's the only difference. You could do it with a Lobo.
Stacy and Ferris, if you're in here, guys, have y'all watched Shazam and Black Adam? So that way I can know if I can actually spoil something in here, because I know Brad doesn't give a shit
I don't
at
give a
this
shit.
point.
I really don't give a shit about those movies.
Yeah,
Except the first Shazam was good.
yeah. Well, I'm talking about the new Shazam. It's definitely going to be different with a gun-directed Superman. Michael Rooker playing a ironically racist Clark Kent is a choice.
Damn.
Yeah, I've seen neither, but spoil away.
Cheers.
Cheers, then. So, so of course, as you all know, the Justice Society of America, what's it called, is in the Black Adam film, and it's led by Amanda Waller. So it's kind of given like this idea that like, oh, this is the new Task Force X. Like this is the new Task Force X, Task Force X. It's under Waller's supervision and employ and what's it called, jurisdiction, and she can kill any of them if she wants to.
Kind of like
That's
a
in Black
Suicide
Adam.
Squad.
No, it's the Black Adam. Hold on, Brad.
Okay.
So, speaking about about Peacemaker, the people from Team Peacemaker still work for Waller. So that means she works. They work for the Justice Society. They work to control the Justice Society of America. And in the post credit scene of Shazam: Fury of the Gods, it is the Team Peacemaker. So the big dude and the blonde girl trying to recruit uh, Shazam for the Justice Society of America. So what I was thinking was that before all of this happened with James Gunn coming in to take over DC, their plans were going to revolve around what Dwayne the Rock Johnson was planning with Black Adam. I truly believe that Dwayne the Rock Johnson believed that Black Adam was going to be so successful that was going to prove to be the actual reboot of the DC universe. And that's why I think that Peacemaker probably wasn't going to get a second season, but he was going to appear in future movies.
Mm-hmm.
Now that what's it called? Now that James Gunn is in charge.
James Gunn is in charge.
He didn't actually announce anything about Peacemaker in the actual the first phase thing that they did. So I wonder where he lies in that, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be involved in any of those if anything, it's including Waller. I'm pretty sure Peacemaker's going to be in there. But
I mean, honestly, like we know John Cena would return to the role, easy.
Yeah, of course. But like that's kind of what I wanted to bring up because it's like So what's it called? I'm gonna guess is that Dwayne the Rock Johnson was like, okay, like what's it called? My movie's gonna be so good, it's gonna reboot this franchise, and they're gonna surround it around my film, Black Adam, and we're gonna get Shazam in the JSA, so that way I can go and do my wet dream of my fight with Superman, because if y'all remember, what's it called, Black Adam, the post credit scene of Black Adam is Henry Cavill's Superman coming back, so. That was his, and then and now I have the Justice Society of America, so I can do my Shazam and Black Adam fight whenever I give a shit after I do my fight with Superman. So,
yeah,
that's that. And I was like, okay, well, where Peacemaker fit into all that, I'm not sure, and now I'm not even sure where it's going to fit into the new DC universe. But I'm just glad that this is all over and this is going to be rebooted because after watching Shazam: Fury of the Gods, I was practically begging for them to just reboot this already.
Start over. James Gunn, the
please.
universe.
He was hoping for a Peacemaker versus Black Adam film once in a lifetime, huh? No, that would be three times in a lifetime, thrice in a lifetime.
So this brings up, so they scrap, so they allow, Black Adam, they allow Shazam 2, which are pieces of shit.
Those were done. Those were done.
Yeah.
Those movies were done.
So was it Batgirl?
Batgirl, yeah. So
Yeah, that was done too,
yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna put this in the fucking vault and burn the vault."
Yeah.
Like, they should just release that at this point. Like in a fucking, I don't know, straight to
To
goddamn
Max.
to Max, and get something from that, because I'd want to see Brendan Fraser as Firefly. Like, that'd be one of the whole reasons I'd want to see that, is just see what the fuck that was about.
Yeah. And remember, dude, they have what's it called? They have uh the Flash still needs to be released. They
The
have
Flash with
Ezra Miller,
was it
yeah.
Ezra
The
Miller, who
criminal.
who who
Criminal,
who
yeah.
who did worse, well, who did just as bad, if not worse, than Jonathan Majors. And I don't see that man just getting like roasted over the coals as he should be. I mean, not granted, Jonathan Majors is probably going through what he should be going through, but like, you know, be equal and all, because Ezra Miller's a piece of shit too.
Yeah. And then we have Blue Beetle. And then I believe the last one this year will be what's it called? Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Which after that, so they're saying that the Flash is what reboots the DC universe. But if we're saying that if Jason Momoa isn't coming back as Aquaman, where is this actual reboot happening?
I, so from the hints have been he's going to be Lobo, which to me that makes sense. He's more Lobo than Aquaman to me. But at
Yeah.
the same time, so well, I mean, your Batman is completely different in a Flash change universe. It goes back to fucking old ass Michael Keaton versus the Ben
Yeah.
Affleck version. So like everything's topsy turvy.
Well, and you see what's it called? That's where I think Michael Keaton's Batman is playing that role in the film. But to me, I think what they're doing is that basically what is going to do successful. So like I'm hoping, crossing my finger, Blue Beetle does really well. James Gunn's gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna bring him back as Blue Beetle in my
Mm-hmm.
universe." But if both the Flash and Aquaman tank, like
I
yeah,
don't
we're closing the curtains on that, y'all. Like this
I
is
don't
gonna
see the
officially
Flash tanking,
no,
because
no.
the Flash has been, people have been waiting for that. Like, I mean, even with Ezra Miller, I think people have been waiting for that movie for, God, how long have we been reporting on that goddamn 4 years, 3
Since we
years?
started this podcast, Brad,
Yeah, well, probably. Like,
episode 2 of this podcast of the Nerdcore podcast was literally news about the Flash film.
so that's 7 years ago. So this has
Yeah,
been in the works for 7 years ago. So you have 7 years of us. I mean, it's kind of like what the fuck's the Zach whatever his goddamn name is, film, uh
Snyder.
Zack Snyder film. Everybody was waiting for that, and it was one of those things like, I'm not exactly excited for this, but I've been waiting for goddamn ever. I'm gonna go fucking watch it. It's
Yeah.
one of those.
So that's what. So like, I think that it's just. I don't think that Flash and Aquaman are gonna tank. Not like Shazam did or Black Adam did. I don't think
I
so.
don't. Well, and if Jason Momoa is still in the Aquaman role,
Yeah,
I don't see it
he is.
tanking. Even though I didn't like the first Aquaman, a lot of people liked the first Aquaman for whatever reason. I thought it was kind of campy and stupid, but um, a lot of people
Bro,
liked
that
it.
Aquaman's coming out on the 20th, and it's competing against Ghostbusters Afterlife 2. There's nothing that comes
There's
before
nothing. There's
or
nothing gonna beat
after
that. Yeah,
that month.
that
Yeah,
movie's
bro.
gonna make another billion.
Yeah, Aquaman's gonna make a lot of
Yeah,
money. Yeah. So like, I'm telling you, man, is that you know, like yes, James Gunn has a plan for how this is gonna look for sure. But I think he's open into not completely erasing everything that has
no,
been built.
especially if it's already been in the works,
Yeah,
and he knows it's like, at the end of the day, James Gunn is there to make the company money. And
yeah,
he knows a Flash movie that's been in the works, Flashpoint movie that's been in the work for 7 years, has got so much time and money behind it. He's got to make that back
yeah,
and make the studio successful. Same with Aquaman. He knows he can make, like, even if he moves Jason Momoa into the role of Lobo, he's got to make money where he can with Jason Momoa, because he can. and then he
Yeah,
can do whatever James Gunn wants to do after he gets those movies out of the way.
yeah. So yeah. So I'm just like I'm like obviously Zachary Levi as Shazam is not going to come back because that movie tanked and that didn't do well. Black Adam as Black Rock as Black Adam, he's not
Nope.
coming back initially. I think he said in his post on Instagram that he's not a plan of the first. He's not part of the plan for the first phase of the movies. So he's like, yeah, I'm not coming back for
Say
that, but not to say down the line.
he's not.
Um,
Well, you never know with The Rock. The Rock is the biggest action film star as of right now.
Look, Brad, I don't think that he'll be back for this phase. Maybe in
Probably
the
not.
next couple, yes,
He'll
but
probably be
no.
in Fast and Furious 12A, 13B, or some shit.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it's just I'm just look. I'm like I said, I'm just ready for this to be finished. I'm ready for this to be rebooted and we can start new and fresh because I'm just tired of it at this point. Yeah, and this microphone, I'm tired of this microphone. You know,
What are you
not
doing?
standing still. It keeps on lowering, bro.
Oh,
But
you need
yeah.
a. Do you need a Rode one? Because I got one in a box.
What are you talking about?
I still got a Rode microphone holder. It's just sitting in my bedroom.
Oh no, I have a microphone. Oh wait, a holder?
Yeah, one of these. The what? Where is it? Yeah, this whole
Oh,
fucking thing.
no. I have my own from Elgato, and it's good, but it just keeps on lowering down.
Ah,
I probably just need to tighten the knobs or something. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm ready to what's it called to move past this. In other news, as well as I'm looking here, Netflix is closing their whole DVD rental thing.
well,
They're finally closing that.
I'm surprised they like that.
Brad, hold on, Brad. I have a professor that uses it. He
I
still
mean,
rents, yeah, from there.
how old is your professor?
He's old.
Yeah,
He's an
that
older
yeah.
gentleman.
See, that's the thing. It's basically just the old dudes probably. Um, but when it first came out, that was the big thing with Netflix. When that first came out,
Oh yeah, yeah,
shit,
man.
I ain't gotta go to the video store. You can just ship that shit to me. Goddamn,
Fuck yeah, man.
I was watching so much anime back in the day. I was like, that's how like just random fucking like Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. That one pops into mind. Actually, that might have been a Blockbuster one that I ran from when Blockbuster had the envelopes before they fucking went out of business.
He'll be back. Baywatch 2, The Changing of the Hierarchy. Well, the funny thing is that there's an actual Baywatch film in the works right now too.
Well, I all I gotta say about this change for Netflix is that is probably good for Redbox.
Yeah,
Wow.
honestly, yeah. It
That's
leaves
really it.
Redbox to be the only one here for
Yeah.
that. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, it's yeah. They closed that, and look, man. We'll say what y'all want, but I I think we all need to realize something here. Like that of course is understandable and like it was gonna happen. But for being honest here, talking physical media wise, DVD is still the most popular platform for physical releases.
Oh yeah.
Is still the one that earns the most. Blu-ray is almost there, and 4K takes like a small percentage of those sales, but DVD is still really big, and I don't think Brad will see the end of DVD. I might be able to see it one day, maybe, but I don't think in Brad's lifetime DVDs will definitely not go out. They're still gonna be floating around.
I mean, it's the same thing with CDs. You think CDs be fucking done by now with MP3s and shit, but they still make them.
Oh, oh, yeah.
People still
Because you
want
gotta
them.
remember, there's people out there in like rural areas who don't have what's called Spotify accounts, or like they don't
Well,
have.
mostly the older generation who's like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to use a computer. Well,
Yeah.
we've been using LimeWire and fucking Napster forever.
100%, man.
We were using Napster before Napster got sued into the ground and back.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean that's just it's happening with that, and I mean like okay. In in other news too, in case you were wondering, the show hasn't even premiered yet, and it's already been canceled after one season.
What?
National Edge of History has been canceled after one season by Disney Plus.
Oh, Is this based on the Nick Cage movies,
Yep.
but not starring Nick Cage?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's starring Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Let's take it back a little. I don't see Nick Cage doing television shows. I just
Oh
don't
wait, no,
see
I'm
it.
sorry. This show already aired.
Oh,
What the heck? When did
it's
it
starring Nick
air?
Cage.
Hold on, we're gonna find out.
I can't see Nick Cage doing TV.
Dude,
I
this
don't think
shit
he has.
premiered in December.
I don't think he has the attention span for that shit.
No, he's not in this movie. He's not in
Yeah,
this show.
I told you, like Nick Cage does not have the attention span to be doing that fucking shit.
My God. Damn. Um, Vinyl made a comeback. We might see a VHS comeback from the more nostalgic 480i feeling.
If anybody has a VCR out there,
Yeah. I know that they canceled Willow. Willow got canceled after one season.
yeah.
Honestly, man,
But
I think that was just like I don't think Willow was gonna end up.
Willow was really just competing against like Lord of the Rings and shit, which
Yeah, they've released
you
it
are
at a
not
bad
going to
time.
compete against.
Yeah, you released it alongside a time when Lord of the Rings and House of the Dragon were still going on.
You're not going to compete against those with Willow.
Yeah. But yeah, that got canceled. I mean, I haven't even watched it, bro, so I don't know what's going on. But I mean, I didn't even know this shit existed, bro.
I knew about Willow.
No,
was
Willow,
like, huh.
yes. I'm talking about
I knew
National
about Willow
Treasure.
because I saw Willow, like, huh, maybe I should watch that, and then just never watched it.
Yeah, yeah. But the hope, yeah, that's it for news. Other than like, I mean, I didn't get to watch Peter Pan and Wendy yet. I know that that's up on Disney Plus already. Brad, hold on. Directed by David Lowery. Directed by David Lowery, who directed The Green Knight. I'm open to giving.
There's so many goddamn Peter Pan movies.
Brad, which one was the last one that you remember?
Hook.
Okay, but that was years ago, Brad.
Well, yeah, I know, but it was the best one. I'm sure I've watched other ones, but Hook is the one I remember because it's got fucking Robin Williams.
Yeah. It's like me saying, like, oh my God, there's so many Citizen Kane movies out there. It's like, when was the last Citizen Kane? 1941, Brad.
The original Citizen Kane, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are a shit ton of Peter Pan shit.
Brad.
There's like the play Peter Pan that's in fucking DVD form. There's the goddamn cartoon. I think there was a cartoon series of Peter Pan. Why am I watching, a teen to adult stealing children and then the pirate getting shit on because he's trying to stop the teen adult from stealing children?
Rufio.
I do admit, I watched on TikTok, I watched the actor who played Rufio getting his checks in all the time. He's like, let's see how much I got paid from here. And it's like $20. And I'm like, hey, still getting paid. Still getting paid for a movie you did back in 87.
Damn straight, bro. And guess what, man? Those are residuals, baby.
Residuals, son.
Yep. That's why y'all gotta keep y'all if y'all in the movie making business,
get your
gotta make sure that the company you're working for is gonna pay your residuals.
Yeah, put that shit in your contract.
Yep. Which is what I heard. Like, if I remember correctly, what I heard was that like the streamers don't actually pay for residuals.
So, you mean you didn't watch the Snyder Cut of Citizen Kane? 5 hours of Orson Welles magic? I would totally watch that. I would totally watch 5 hours of just Orson fucking Welles, like just burping and farting, as he was known to do. Now I want to go watch one of the best things we've seen in a while, and that was that Transformers movie.
Oh fuck yeah, man!
The animated movie, you heathens.
You fucking heathens! Oh my God!
Nothing with Michael Bay.
Yeah, Michael Bay. No, Michael Bay.
Not
By the way, I have no
whatever.
I have absolutely no interest in wanting to go see that new Transformers movie. So y'all, I will probably not be reviewing that on the channel.
What?
So y'all,
you don't want to see the new Transformers, which probably doesn't have Mark Wahlberg, but you never know. It might have Mark Wahlberg.
So Brad, no Mark Wahlberg, no Michael Bay involved in any of the process but I don't want to see it.
I mean, here's the thing though: is they released Bumblebee, which had no Mark Wahlberg, it had no Michael Bay. It was generally pretty good, and then they just didn't do anything with it.
Well, I thought it was fine. I
Yeah,
thought it was fine. It wasn't great.
I mean, it could have been better, but like
Yeah.
compared to the rest of the goddamn awful Transformer movies,
Oh, it's a masterpiece
it's a
compared to all the
masterpiece
other
compared
ones.
to that.
Yeah. But I'm just like, look, man, I have been wronged so much at this point. And I'm just like, I don't care about wanting to watch this movie.
Honestly, if you want to watch Shia LaBeouf and something, just go watch Peanut Butter Falcon.
Peanut Butter Falcon, yeah.
Just go
Peanut
watch
Butter
Peanut Butter
Falcon,
Falcon.
funny boy,
Yeah,
honey boy.
honey boy.
Oh, look, what did I just get in my what's it called? My text from UPS. Let's see, Brad.
We
Let's see
tried to
here.
deliver but couldn't.
Yeah. Let's see,
Open the
Brad.
door.
Tomorrow will be rescheduled delivery. Tomorrow, April 22nd by 7 p.m. Oh my god.
Tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow.
I can't. I can't. I gave him Brad. I gave him the gay code, Brad. Gay code, Brad. So if they don't bring it now, it's just because they don't want to do it.
Man, they just go throw it at the gate and be like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all the service you're
Yeah.
fucking getting.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yep.
They're gonna probably punt it over the fence, be like, there you go.
And look, I get it out there. Somebody's probably like, oh, well, there's people who are actually going through actual problems, not this. I'm like, I get it. Okay. I get it.
But
You
the
know,
few moments of happiness this man
yeah.
gets, that's one
Yeah.
of them.
It's one of them.
Get in the package, opening the package, and seeing his,
These
his
movies.
new limited edition 4K Ultra DVD or whatever. Like
Yeah.
moments of happiness. I mean, I'm the same way when I got in like an old PlayStation 2 game. I was like, shit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Point is, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I want what I paid for. Okay. And if I
And
can't
Ferris
get
is
what I
still
paid
waiting on those two pizzas.
yeah. Ferris is still waiting on the soup pizzas too. But yeah. Still waiting on what I paid for. Yeah. But oh god. Brad, I think we were ready. I think we can actually kind of go into a bit of this.
Yeah, how do we
Or
talk about? Because at the beginning of this, you're like, I don't really have anything to talk about, and then now 40
mm,
minutes later.
yeah. I don't know. We just kind of go
Uh,
through like news or stuff. Yeah. I know that tomorrow there's gonna be so after we're done here, y'all. What's it called? We won't have a live show tomorrow, Sunday, because we don't have nothing else to review. But we'll be back with our reviews for the live show, um, with Secret Invasion when that drops for Marvel. So we'll be back. You
when is that?
know, next month I think.
Next month? Okay.
Secret Invasion. The trailer was actually pretty good, bro. Yeah, it feels different, bro. June 21st, Brad.
Is Jonathan Majors in that?
No, not that I know of. Oh,
Mar- Kevin Feige's in there right now, just erasing just all images.
it's like I don't
Like,
know
no,
what I'm
no,
doing
no, no,
anymore.
no, no, no.
Hey, man. You know what?
Guilt, innocent until proven guilty. So,
Yeah, that, and also like, what am I going to bring to the table, y'all? Honestly, somebody who has no legal experience whatsoever. What's it called? Like, what does my opinion bring to the table for this? Absolutely fucking nothing. I
no.
hope that if this happened, I hope that the woman is okay, and I hope that what's it called, she what's it called, proceeds as she needs to. What's it called? If it's right, if it didn't happen, and Jonathan Major's name is getting put through the mud, I'm sorry, and I hope that Jonathan Majors is able to recover from that. But honestly, what does my opinion or Brad's opinion about any of this matter much?
I
Like,
mean,
no.
and see, and I like Jonathan Majors as an actor, but if he did this shit, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Yeah. Yeah.
But
But
we'll wait to hear more because that's kind of what you do. But I'm still gonna make jokes at it. You
yeah.
can't stop me from that.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I think Luis and I might actually be doing some reviews for the Continental on Peacock.
Is that a plane?
That's the John Wick three episode miniseries that
Oh
they're doing.
shit!
Yeah. Yeah, it's 3 episodes, so it's not gonna be terribly long or anything. But
Okay,
they're
that's
the
kind of
length of
dope.
like a movie length too. So yeah, yeah. Because I'm looking at here and I'm like, oh, I forgot that they're gonna do that for that. So yeah. Hey, shout out Rotten Tomatoes for having a schedule here of all of the shows they're gonna drop. Helps out a lot, man.
If only they'd let
Yeah.
us do reviews on there.
Yeah, but your job, y'all, is to make sure that we get enough reviews, 5-star reviews, so we can submit. You know? Yeah.
Does that have to be 5-star, or can it just be reviews and be like,
Well, it just has to be a certain amount of reviews, but we gotta have a good,
gotta have a good
average.
review? Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah. I can't submit 155 1-star reviews, Brad.
I mean, we could, but we probably get denied everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. What does Stacy say? So it's just
Murders in the building.
murders in the building. Yeah, apparently.
I
I
mean,
don't.
I bet you they have a great continental breakfast.
Yeah.
I always wanted to know, did regular people just stay at that hotel as well?
I think yeah. Okay.
Because
The way that
it's
it
fucking there. You can see it. It's a hotel. Like, I would literally be like, although I would be one to look it up online and be like, this thing's like $1,500 a night. What the fuck?
so the way that it was kind of expressed in John Wick Chapter 4, we have a scene where people are actually staying at that hotel. So yes, I guess people do stay at the Continental.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make sense that it can't just be all hitmen. Although,
Yeah.
if you've ever watched a John Wick movie, it seems like everyone's a hitman.
Yep. Yep. But we'll see what we do in the rest of the live shows until that drops. But yeah. I mean, I think I'm ready, Brad. Are we ready to talk about some Baby Yoda? Brad?
Ready and willing.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's get this ready, guys. So, if you have not watched the last episode of Mandalorian season 3, or haven't even watched any of season 3, this is your chance to get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the whole season and you're caught up just like Brad and myself are, then you can go ahead and stay in here. Either way, how any of that goes, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Brad. What is he saying? 4-star review. Kids enjoyed the pool, not so much the bloody wild gunfight in the lobby. Continental breakfast was okay.
Love it. Love it. Print it.
Yeah.
That's my Yelp review.
Was having such a great time, and then some random dude came in with a gun and started killing him, and I got too much blood over my biscuits and
Yeah.
gravy.
What about that moment when they went on lockdown? What about that shit?
Oh yeah.
Like, couldn't leave room, door secured, heard loud noises. 3 stars.
Yep. 3 stars. Kept hearing people like kill each other. 3 stars.
Yeah, 3 stars.
Oh my god. But Brad, it's season finale, right? And I can say that that for better or for worse, right? The third season of the Mandalorian came, and we have ended it finally. And I think, Brad, can we get something right out of the way?
Go ahead.
Nobody betrayed nobody.
Nobody betrayed anyone, and which was really surprising, but we're all used to that in every other goddamn movie, and in this instance, Disney really played it safe. Like,
Yeah.
super super safe. And I'm personally okay with it. Um just because it had other moments in there that I enjoyed, that I didn't really need a betrayal, and I was kind of glad not to see it. But I can see where you can spin it off into something if they had done that. But like, seeing one of the characters we thought was going to be betraying, like just knocking the shit out of jet troopers, and the other one flying the whole goddamn ship right into the goddamn Imperial station, like, come on, man, that shit was cool. Although, had I been that guy in that spacecraft hurtling towards Mandalore, I'd be shitting myself.
Oh yeah.
I would be shitting
100%.
like, and he's just hanging. Like, I'd be like, dude, like the moment where it's like I'm coming in hot is like,
No, you
my
coming more than
stomach be
hot,
like,
bro. No, you're coming in more than hot, dude.
Yeah, it would be like I'm gonna need to clean up aisle pants. Um,
Motherfucker was what's it called? Kamazaki. Fucking
whew. And then it like so he says I'm coming in hot, and then you're kind of waiting. You're waiting for it to happen, and it's like, is it having to drill through goddamn Mandalore to get to them? Is that what's happening? Because it looked like he could just fit through and just like, you know, crank that shit to 100.
pretty much, man. What did you think, Brad? What did you think
I don't
about this
um
season finale?
I don't think that was Moff Gideon. I think that was a clone.
Well,
I don't think Moff Gideon's dead.
I don't. So here's
Because
what I have to say,
then
Brad.
who do you have as the baddie? Do you just go like, oh, Ahsoka's showing up, and so you have General whatever fuck his face is?
Yeah, Thrawn.
Yeah,
Well, here goes something else that we got wrong. We thought we were gonna see Thrawn. Nope, no Thrawn.
nope, no Thrawn.
Which honestly, I'm not mad about because then once again we fall into the idea like, oh, Mandalorian's just becoming a show that's gonna build
Yeah,
other
not
shows.
everything has to connect, which is
Yeah,
that's fine. I'm okay with that because we saw in season 2 when they tried to connect all the thing, it was just a mess. And then
yeah,
in Book of Boba Fett, they tried to connect everything, it was a mess.
yeah. So I'm not entirely mad about that. I kind of understand where you're coming from with that, bro.
The only thing I have to go off of, it wasn't Moff Gideon. This man did not have a mustache.
That is actually a really good
Can
observation.
clones not grow a mustache? I mean, Snoke didn't have a mustache. Palpatine's never had a mustache. I
Yeah,
think
but
facial
also,
hair is just really difficult for clones.
jeez, my dog is just going crazy right now. But I do bring up something, Brad, is that of course we saw that the clones were destroyed.
Which was another question. I'm like, okay, I get Mando's ability to rebuild the Razor Crest and using gadgets and tinkery, but is he adapt enough to figure out how to, overload drone or clone tanks to make those
Apparently not.
explode? Apparently. So, okay.
Okay. Um.
So they
Also,
were not Snoke
no,
uh
no, those were Moff
as
Gideons.
which Snoke is probably in a whole different another area, my guess.
Yeah,
Wherever Palpatine was being
and
held.
to be fair, Brad, we're still not really close. We're closer than we were before at the age of when the first order is like
Mhm.
created.
Yeah.
But I
So we're not
think that
there.
as we go, we'll probably start seeing a little bit of like those details come up. But as I'm saying, is that I agree with you to an extent. I think Moff Gideon might actually not be alive might be alive. Um, though I don't know, man. If that really was the clone, then
But
they
at the
really did
same
beat him pretty
but
easily.
at the same time I say that, do I care if he's alive or dead? I don't really care. I think Moff's done his I think I'm done with Moff. Like I love the character and all, but like I need a new baddie now.
Yeah. And like I was gonna say, Mandalorian season 4 starts filming later this year.
Okay, so there's gonna be season 4.
Yeah, so season 4 is coming, which to me kind of gets me now. Okay, where like, and I hate that I'm kind of getting in this thinking already, but like, okay, cool, season 4 is coming. That means we're kind of already going to start to see the ground move towards that concluding movie that Dave Filoni is going to create.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think whoever our next baddie is going to be the central, bad guy in this Mandoverse that we have. And it might be Thrawn, Brad. It might be Thrawn because you have to think about it like Dave Filoni, who created the Clone Wars series, and like, he was in charge of Rebels, like Ahsoka. Those were all his like
Yeah, major
his
baddie.
like his babies, you
Yeah.
know. So
But at the same time, like, where are we at in the timeline with this? Like, when is Kylo Ren even alive at this point? Probably not, right?
no, no, because remember, Luke is still young.
Yeah, Luke's still young. So yeah. So that's a while from now.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see if we can get a nice little detailed look here because I know that they had one like detailed right here. No, I'm trying to see the one from that includes Ahsoka and all that. Excuse me. Mm, so here, hold on, Brad. I think this explains it pretty well of what we
But
have
like, so do
released.
they? I mean, who do they have left? That's unless you somehow bring back Maul, but I think Maul's dead at this point,
No,
right?
I don't think they'll bring back Maul because that just brings it back to Solo, and I think people
Yeah,
still kind of want Solo.
I want Solo.
Yeah. All right, Brad. So here's what apparently I found. So we're somewhere around
9
uh
ABY.
yeah. So like I'm telling you, Brad, we're still pretty far
We're still pretty
from
far
the
from the Last
first
Jedi.
order. Yeah, from the first order becoming a thing. This doesn't so of course this includes like everything that's released right now. So we don't really have what's it called Ahsoka in here yet until we get that. But if I'm correct, Ahsoka is probably taking place in between Mandalorian and Boba Fett, or a little bit after Boba Fett.
See, and they
But
have nothing. They literally have nothing between Book of Boba Fett and The Force Awakens.
there's a
There's
lot of
nothing in that
ground there.
timeline.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's nothing in that timeline.
yeah. It's just a lot that we could, and I think that's probably where the story is gonna. So, like, if I'm being honest, like, what's it called? If I can just zoom this in a little bit on my end, I think we might our movie from the Mandoverse is probably gonna hit somewhere, probably like 20 ABY, like a little bit after 20 ABY,
Where Mando is old Mando and
probably. I don't know.
Grogu is the Mandalorian.
Yeah. So and of course, I think we continue going with this season finale here, but that's apparently where we end here. Is that Grogu becomes Din's
Son
apprentice?
and
Well,
son.
because he wants to make him an official part of the creed, but the armorer says because Grogu can't speak yet, he can't take the word of the creed yet.
And only a parent can give permission is basically what she
Yeah.
said. And and I do love the moment and like the armor was like, you'll have to find his parents wherever the fuck they are.
Those motherfuckers are
They're
dead.
dead. They've been dead. They are dead. He is like it of that species probably.
Yeah. At that point, yeah, I
And
think
you got to think what Din was like thinking man, like really?
it's like really, dude.
You want
Like,
me to find his parent? His parents dead. He was literally just like a 50-year-old baby in a fucking capsule. Come on now.
yeah. Oh my
But
god.
that moment where he's like, I want to adopt him, it was like, oh, heartstrings. Like
Oh.
like we knew it was coming, but like
Well,
finally.
yeah. Well, because like Din does like really love, he loves Grogu.
Well, yeah, I think Din loved Grogu in the moment like Grogu reached out and grabbed his finger. Like, yo,
Yeah. Yeah.
he literally shot that robot. Like now that started rewatching season one, that poor fucking fighting robot has died like 3 or 4 goddamn times in this whole fucking story.
Oh my god. But yeah, he takes him in as his apprentice. And he tells the New Republic that he wants to work with them because he doesn't want to do more of this like high risk stuff since he's now taking Grogu as his apprentice. He
Oh,
wants him to
but
learn.
before we get to that, they did have a shot when Grogu was going to bathe in the waters of the
Yeah.
mythosaur waking up.
Yes, the Mythosaur waking up. Um,
So
and
that leads into a whole nother. Okay, so who's going to be the lead? Uh, so we know uh Bo Katan
Bo-Katan, yeah.
Bo Katan is the leader right now, with or
Yes.
without the dark saber, which is now just fucking
So,
bit
okay.
metal.
So what I want to know, so I'm let me know if I'm wrong here, Brad. if that dark saber which by the way, I don't think the dark saber is destroyed. I think they're gonna fix
It's
it.
just a little bit.
Yeah,
Little-
if
little-
that would have
little-
survived, the saber would have gone back to Din, right? Because
Well, no.
Beat Moff beat
Did Moff
um
beat Bo-Katan though? Moff didn't beat Bo-Katan, technically, because Din stepped in.
technically she did it, right? But it
He
took
didn't. It took
Bo-Katan
two of
and
them. Yeah.
Din. Yeah. So would it stay with Bo-Katan or would it go to
I,
Din?
but on it, I don't think the dark saber matters anymore because like the thing Bo-Katan had, I think that was the whole point. Is Bo-Katan had this whole thing of leadership, and that whoever had the dark saber should be the one to lead. And when that got destroyed, and she literally says the line, "Mandalorians are better together."
Yeah.
Like that is what, like, and previously before this you have it where Din says, you know, my group didn't even know about the fucking dark saber, but we're just following you because you know, honor and
Yeah.
respect. And I
Yeah.
think that's what that whole point was. I think the dark saber is gone. Like, they could bring it back for sure. I mean, it wouldn't
But
be
to be
hard, I
fair, it
guess, to
also
make another saber,
what would
but
he
at the
even
same
do in that
time I
one
think that was the whole kind of point.
point? Yeah. So that's how that goes down, right? So the dark saber's gone. Grogu, by the way, what's it called? The way he was messing with the Praetorian guards. Oh my
It just moving shit. He even did it to the fucking Moff. He pushed that bastard and then like moved shit for him.
yeah.
And
But
you know,
also just him skipping around on top.
yeah,
Like,
but you really see how much, like, you know, I get it. Grogu like went away from the way of the Jedi, but at the same time, you know, it used to be just get tired from using the Force like that, and now he's just
yeah.
doing it all the time, like la la la
Well,
la
yeah,
la.
he was able to hold the fire, and like remember
Yeah,
in season 2 when they put him in that one thing, and he was just trying to like lift up the rock, right?
yeah.
And he got tired, and he just ended up taking a nap, right? What's up, man?
What a
What
baby.
up?
But
What up?
I think it's he I think it's like Bo-Katan. He's basically he's gonna walk
Both ways.
both ways.
Yeah, and yeah, I like the way that Bo-Katan's character arc worked in this series in this season. I really liked it. I think everybody kind of had an idea of what it was going to be in the beginning, and it just ended up becoming nothing like that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean I enjoyed this season. I don't think it was as good as season 1.
No.
I mean, it's very difficult for, you
No.
know, seasons that come after to be as good as the first season generally.
Yeah.
But
I thought it
overall,
was fine.
I like this one better than I did season 2. I
Mm-hmm.
think it and then I'm looking forward to seeing what happens because, you know, this moment of peace at the end there, that's not going to last.
No. No. Yeah, Grogu and Din Djarin hanging out on their little ranch. Yeah, that's not gonna last.
No.
No. No. Especially with the way that we saw the new republic kind of handling everything. It was
Ugh.
like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
think that this is gonna last as long as everybody thinks.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
just the way the new republic is like basically the way government runs. In when you're in kind of the Wild West beginnings of places, you can't
Yeah.
be like, yeah, can we go help them? Oh, we got to bring it up the chain. That'll be like 2 months before
Yeah.
you get an answer. Well, they're dead, so
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
worries
they're
there.
dead. Yeah. But like I said, I liked it. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was great either. I thought it was just fine for season. It was way better than season 2, definitely. And I can say that I am looking forward to what they're gonna do with Ahsoka. I just hope that we kind of like stick to like the idea that Ahsoka series, just Ahsoka. I don't want to do another Book of Boba Fett where like it's
No,
Boba
I
Fett for
hope
like
they're.
two episodes and then Mandalorian
I
shit the
it
rest.
needs to be. See, and that's the beautiful thing about Andor. So you don't have to connect anything to Andor because the only thing
Yeah,
connecting to Andor is Rogue One. And if you've seen Rogue One, you know not to get, you know, don't get
your
your
hopes up.
feelings on any fucking or hopes up on any of those characters surviving.
Yeah,
So Andor is like the perfect kind of show because they're leading to their inevitable doom, and you know it,
yeah,
and it's a fucking thrill ride the whole way.
yeah. But yeah, man. At least when it came to the season, I liked it. Um, yeah, I kind of do agree that I don't think that Moff Gideon is dead.
But at the same, I don't care.
Yeah,
Like I like Moff as a character. I think he's a great villain. But he even
Giancarlo does a
says it.
great job, bro.
I mean, yes, always he's like the best villain in everything. But at the same time, he even says it in there. The only issue he has is he can't use the Force.
Yeah. Well, that's what he was wanting. That's what he wanted to do with the clones. He wanted to
Yeah,
give them the Force, and I don't think Moff understands that. Like, you don't just like
give the Force to
give
someone.
the Force.
But maybe that's why he was trying to have Grogu. Maybe he thought he could splice blood into the clones from Grogu or
Yeah.
whatever the hell. Whatever the hell evil factions do in dark alleys, I don't know.
Yeah. I just want a Werner Herzog back.
And then to see the baby.
I'd like to see the
I
baby.
would like to see the baby.
Oh man, but any final thoughts, Brett?
Good season. Again, I don't think peace is gonna last for Mando and Grogu.
No.
Probably not.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure Thrawn is about to disrupt a whole lot in the
yeah,
Mando
especially if
universe.
Thrawn, because they do sprinkle a little bit of that info that Thrawn is still around.
Yeah.
Um, so it is expected to see him. And yeah, going forward, I hope they don't try to connect like much of anything. I hope they kind of keep it to that where like they sprinkle the information and they don't go totally Book of Boba Fett and be like Boba Fett's
I
gone
think that's
for
the
half the
best way to do
season.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it. Just sprinkle the information.
Yeah, like
Give
you
it to
never
us.
see Thrawn, but he is mentioned. And so there is that air of okay, I'm waiting for Thrawn. We thought we were
Yeah.
going to get him in this episode and they were like no. And so now it's even more anticipation of like okay, when's the big baddie coming? Because
Yeah.
Moff's gone, so as now we know Thrawn's one of the big baddies that's left.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely season 1 is still the best one of the series. Season 3 ranks in number 2, and then season 3 is
Season 2.
season 2 is below that, and
Yeah.
I guess Book of Boba Fett is below that. I don't know. I don't
Book of
rewatch Book of
Boba
Boba
Fett
Fett.
is definitely below that. Like
Yeah.
way, way down in the gutter below.
Yeah.
Like how many times
When
do I
does
need to see
Ahsoka,
fucking Boba Fett in a bathtub?
when does Ahsoka premiere? Ahsoka premieres.
I hope we get another trailer on that just because that trailer didn't I don't know, the acting felt kind of robotic.
Yeah. August
But but
2023.
that, but what can you get with a 30-second trailer?
Yeah, it was a teaser, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna get more. It's gonna premiere in August, so June-ish, July, we'll probably get something new. Ground's gonna be a little silent, but that was mostly like, hey, we really want to give y'all something since it's Star Wars celebration. We want to, celebrate Star Wars, and here you go, a teaser trailer for Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
But
that's about
they
it,
have a
man.
whole lot of other stuff coming out too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do a Vision season 2. I know they wanted to do another. What's it called? Tales of the Jedi.
Mhm.
They want to do another. What's it called? The last season of the Bad Batch.
There was
Uh,
another one I think it was following the Sith. Was it Skeleton
oh,
Crew?
the Acolyte. The
That
Acolyte
the Acolyte.
that comes out this year as well, and I think that's it. But I know that we still got more to go. I think they said that the Acolyte wasn't actually like part of this universe though. So,
Which that's
Skeleton Crew,
fine. Yeah,
Skeleton Crew,
Skeleton
Brad.
Crew.
Yeah,
But they can have their own standalone. That's fine.
yeah, I don't care.
That's how I feel about the Bad Batch.
Yeah,
Although the Bad Batch kind of does connect to some shit that I didn't watch, of course.
yeah. Well, Brad, let's go ahead and get out of here because we're done, y'all. That's our review of Mandalorian season 3, episode 8, the season finale, and that
Oh,
is
do we give a
also
score on this?
um. We don't usually give scores, but I guess yeah. Let's season 3. What are you gonna give season 3, Brad?
8 out of 10.
Yeah, 10. I'm feeling like a 7.5.
7.5. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.5. So it's a good season. It's all right. Nothing too crazy. I liked it. Now, to me, season 1 was the 8.5, like 9-ish. Like that was great season to me. And season 2 just kind of falls below that, like 6.5 or a 6. But yeah. Ah man, what Stacey said. Aren't they working on a follow up to Rogue One too? They even bring back Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford. I think. Yeah, yeah. I wonder when A New Hope will drop.
Hmm. Good question. I wonder if they're going to use
Okay.
those de-aging devices.
Yep, yep. It's all being used on Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Brad.
I mean, they're probably spending like 100 million just on de-aging Harrison Ford for that shit. Get the CGI. Get a lot of it.
Well, that concludes our review, and we hope we see you all next week when we do another live show. See what we'll talk about. But for now, reviews are going to be done until Secret Invasion drops, or we do the Continental whenever that drops. I think that might be next month. I'm not sure, but whenever that happens, just know that we will be live to talk all about it on the live show. So just make sure you support us on everything that we have, like thenerdcore.com, the nerdcore underscore on Twitter, the nerdcore on Instagram, patreon.com/nerdcore for $1. You get early access to videos and the back catalog and all that stuff. Plus, we have a Discord link in our description, so check that all out. But yeah, man, Brad. Tomorrow afternoon, y'all make sure y'all check out our review of Summer Interlude with Ayden Byrnes. And then on Monday, my review with Luis for Suzumi will drop at 12.
What's Suzumi?
It's a Makoto Shinkai film from the guy who directed Your Name.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the anime movie that just dropped.
dropped. Yeah, literally just dropped. Yeah. But with that said, we're just gonna get out of here, man. Let's go and set him out, Brad.
All right, Raul. Thank you, being host as always. Thank you to all those who joined us in chat today. Stacy, Ayden, I think that was it. Ferris. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our patron supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I guess to end this episode, I guess we'll just retire to our ranch. Young Yoda out.
But baby, no squeezy.